Welcome back. Now I'm joined in the studio by superstar, the voice himself. Big man Rick Hassani, performing artist, recording artist.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you, man. You're very welcome.
Always.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
There's so much to talk about. You have continued to your trajectory is very, very inspiring to a lot of people. You know, what you've done with your music and how you've stayed true to what you believe in. How hard has that been, though? Because it's easy to say, oh, I believe in myself and I'm going to do what I want to do. But in a space where there's constant pressure, even if not overtly, to, toe the line of what is popular. How hard has that been?
I think, I don't know if I try to do it. I just do what, I just do only what I know how to do really well.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that it's different. Honestly, if I knew how to make pop songs like the way the pop artists do it, that's what I'll be making. But I just don't know how to do it. Like, I really don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I haven't been trying to make what I've been making. I've only just been doing what I know how to do well, which is what I make, so.
Yeah. So that comes easier.
It comes easier.
But then there's people who do that, and
it's
they realize that he's not giving what he's supposed to give. So what are you doing differently?
I really don't know. Maybe that's where grace comes in now. Is it? I really don't know what it is. Like I'm a very grateful guy. I know there are a lot of people that try to make the kind of music that I make in a bid to make good music. You know what I mean? And appeal to that good music audience, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't work for them. I'm just here being grateful, and I'm just happy for it.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah,
as you should.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching your social media, of course, over the last couple of weeks. You spent quite a bit of time outside the country.
Yes.
Performing, signing interesting deals.
Why are you trying to cast me? Guys trying to. I'm a very low-key private guy, and I love it.
It's very inspiring, because a lot of these younger artists who are coming through now who are not doing Afrobeats. Yeah. First of all, why is everybody suddenly running away from the Afrobeats tag? What's going on?
I don't
What's
know.
happening with your colleagues?
Nobody
wants to be called an Afrobeats artist anymore.
I don't know. I just feel like artists are feeling like, they're now being boxed.
Okay.
They feel like, whatever they make now, just because they are coming out of Nigeria and Africa, they are now Afrobeats. Even if they make R&B or even if they make rock, it's like, oh, this Afrobeat guy. And I feel their pain in that way. But me, I've never been tagged Afrobeats. I've just been Rick Hassani, so that doesn't affect me at all. Yeah. I don't feel any kind of way about it.
So back to my question, I guess my point really is, someone who's doing music that they want to do in a climb like this, at a time when Afrobeats is what the world seems to be excited about, but you are still finding your way through all of this. I've always wondered, is that a strategy? Does it happen organically? How do you start putting these things in motion? To say, okay, this is where I'm trying to head, even if you guys are not ready to listen to me.
Okay, the way I live my life, Ebuka, is I want to be very proud of myself when I'm older. Me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to please anybody. Like, when you get older, when you look back at your life, you become more mature and you look back at your life as yourself. You don't look at it through anybody else's lenses. You know what I mean? But when you're younger, it's easy to be distracted and do what this person wants or do what's cool now. You know what I mean? But me, I'm very zeroed into, I want to be proud of myself when I'm older. So I'm making decisions that I want to make for myself. You know what I mean? So that's what helps me to just make what I want to make, how I want to make it, and just hope that people connect with it and connect with that energy.
Are you worried for Nigerian music? Yes. I guess it's weird to ask that at a time when everybody's excited about Nigerian music. Yeah. But there's also this other side where, okay, the whole not being wanted to be called an Afrobeat artist is one thing, but there's suddenly the belief that Nigerians no longer dictate the sound, because of all these international deals being signed, all these labels abroad are now dictating what people put out, almost forgetting what the core of our music is, I don't know if you're guilty of that since you are now international as well. Is it something we should be worried about? And generally just the way the space looks now. There are people who say it's an all-comers affair, everybody is just coming in. But at the same time, you also wonder, isn't that what it should be? Is it being an all-comers affair a bad thing? I guess it's a multi-layered question. But it's
I know.
Yeah.
let me explain how I'm worried about Nigerian music.
Okay.
Nigerian music in the Afrobeat space we have been undefeated for years.
Okay.
Like no other, like it has been, once it's Afrobeat is Nigerian music, like our guys are top 10, you know what I mean? And I feel like because of that, the quality of music might start dropping because now more people want to get in, you know what I mean? So the quality is really dropping. Like back in the day, like hit songs were serious music. Like boys were really coming at it. But now, almost anybody is just coming in, and if you turn on the TV, like what is the hit song now in Nigeria? Name 5 of them. Most of them are not very good music. That's just the truth. Like, back in the day, it wasn't like this. You know what I mean? And I feel like because we've been #1 for so long, we just feel like they go feel am. We'll just, you know what I mean? So everybody's just throwing their own hit song and throwing money behind it and throwing all these videos, music videos behind it, and the quality is really, really dropping. So that's how I worry. For Nigerian
and this
music.
Amapiano influence.
Honestly,
that
man.
has everybody on a chokehold.
Bro.
I mean, it's great sound, but at the same time, it's like, is that our sound now?
You see what I'm saying? And everybody is doing, bro, everybody is doing it.
Yeah.
And they all have the money, they all have the swag, and you know what I mean? So it's scary, bro. It is. It is.
What's coming for you in the coming months? What's the plan for Rick Hassani, your music this year, in the coming years? What should we expect?
Well, most immediately, I'm now a judge on Nigerian Idol. So
congratulations.
That's very interesting. So it's starting tonight, actually, 7 p.m. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next. Is
that a scary gig? Because people's fate is kind of in your hands, right? And crushing a dream.
Yeah, it's
can be hard.
I'm very happy I'm doing it. I'm very happy I'm in that position. I'm very happy somebody like me is in that position. You know what I mean? Like, because I take these things very seriously, and I'm very good at what I do. Like, you know, I'm not bragging. I am good at what you've been to my concerts, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm happy that somebody like me is actually a judge, because like, you can trust my decisions more than it's not gimmicks. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be entertaining. You know, I'm trying to make sure the right singers go through. So I'm happy that somebody like me is there. Like, it's a job I really love so much. It's terrifying. Honestly, I'm scared. Like, this evening, I'm gathering my friends to watch the first episode in my house, hoping I don't say something that Nigerians will drag me. You know what I mean? But
there will be dragging.
There will be dragging. But honestly, I'm so happy that I'm in that position.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Any new music coming after your judging life? Anything we should be excited about?
Yes. An album this year for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm an album guy, so yeah.
When?
No, you're asking too much.
You can't be teasing us. You can't put more sugar in our mouth.
It's gonna be somewhere around summer.
Okay.
Around summer, June, July. Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of traveling. What sort of collaborations are we expecting?
Oh, wow. I was in Spain for Giorgio Armani. So I work with Giorgio Armani. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Like, it's now a real, it's a real thing. Like, I actually work for Giorgio Armani.
You're an Armani boy.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like, I work for Giorgio Armani. I'm on a contract with them as a model, which is crazy. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that's what I've been traveling for. And I will be traveling for the next 2 years, just around the world with Giorgio Armani.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. I mean, I had an boy earlier, and it looks like we live in a country now where, you know, you have to be multiple things at the same time, you know, for this money to be plenty.
Oh, yeah.
You are hugely talented as a performing artist, so you might not need other parts to you. But are there other parts to you that we don't know of? Just in case we're missing anything.
No, I think we have it all down.
Is there any, I mean, what have you been approached to do, like acting, for example?
Oh, yeah. I did
exactly
a movie I was in called When Are We Getting Married? It was nominated for.
It was an investment nominated.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah. I want to do more movies, man. I really want to do. Yeah, one of my goals on my bucket list is to win an Oscar or be in an Oscar-winning movie. That's one of my goals. So
what is it about acting that interests you?
You know what I really love, and I was saying this to my manager the last time. With music, when you're recording the song, for example, now, you're only as good as your mix engineer, or as good as maybe if you wrote the song with somebody, or you're as good as the instrumental. Like, there's a lot more there's a lot more elements that are beyond your control that have to come together and just make you a great artist. But with acting, it's mostly you. Oh boy, on camera, action, I will act well. You know what I mean? Like,
your emotions are there.
Yeah, even if, you know, you still have a director's director and it's still an element that determines how well you do the job, but at least most of it is under your control. So that's why I love acting. You know, I can go in there, read my lines. It's more, I'm more responsible for how well my acting comes out. So that's why I really love acting. I really do.
Look at your leading man.
You guys should come and act. There's a movie, write me a script right now. I've been saying these things, so you should write me a script right now, you know?
Thank you very much, Hassani. Musician, actor, fashionista, global supermodel,
yes,
talent show judge, so many things, man. Wow. It's hard to keep up with you, but good luck with everything, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
And we can catch you, of course, you said tonight.
Oh, yes, tonight,
first episode
7 p.m.
of Nigerian Idol as a judge. Yes. Thank you very much for joining us today.